Joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Paris with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. This might spell danger. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pogba, this is promising. And that is well cleared. Pepelu. Chara. And he's got the beating. Real chance! And the shot! Goal! Braga! And it's Braga who take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Sporting Braga have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Benzema. Tries to pass it through. Pogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And again! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. And it's been hooked away. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Jorginho. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception... Benzema! Goal! Braga! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical. Shot a goal!
And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Sporting Braga now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pogba. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pogba. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dumfries.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. No way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Caros espectadores, está no ar do nosso sorteio. Por favor, estejam atentos ao número que tem nos vossos bilhetes.
That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Dumfries wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chara has found the net here, of course. Quality ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's found... and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He might be in here! Pogba. De Bruyne, looking to play him in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good alertness. Sporting Braga appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain as...
It's Benzema! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Paris really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for the run. This looks promising. Delivered in. Cleared away. Oh, what a mistake! De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Chara. That's good running with the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 11. Número 13. Número 9.
And here's De Bruyne.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Número 88.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Número 14.
And it's Adama Traore.
Número 89. Está a
That is
acontecer uma
good
substituição.
strength. He's under a lot of pressure there. Adama Traore driving forwards. Maguire did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
João Moutinho, pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Talisca. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And they've got rid. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Oh, look at the space here. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's a sharp pass. Now it's on Nautovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, Nautovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That'll be a throw. Jorginho! Keeper's not concerned by that. That should be it. That will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from